Hi everyone, now I'm going to demonstrate you on how to run a Java Mapreduce program in Cloudera. And the example which I'm going to show you is taken from this GitHub location. And here this is my input file, and here each line represents the vote received by the respective candidate. And the Mapreduce program here is used to get the vote count and finalize the election results. Now let's get started with the coding. And here I have already created the Utopia vote count Java project, and I have created 3 files which you can see here. And also I just wanted to show you that I have the jar files which are required for this execution, and I have downloaded the jar files from this URL. Here we have to download the jar files according to the Hadoop version installed on the virtual machine. In my machine the Hadoop 2.6.0 has been installed, so I have downloaded this tar.gs file. And now I'm going to import the jar files by right clicking on the project, going to properties, and by using this add external jar files. And here for this tutorial I have imported these 3 jar files which are needed for the Mapreduce execution. Now let's take a look at each class one by one. The first one is vote count mapper, which extends the mapper class and overrides the map function. Suppose take this as an input file, and this mapper function processes each line of the file at once and then gives the output as a key value pairs. Here it is separating each line using the white space separator, and the key will be the each word and the value will be 1. And here in our case the input is this file, and here each line is processed at a time, and it will be separated by white space, and the output will be the word and the value as 1. You can see that the output file, the sample output file, will be like this. Let's take a look at the vote count reducer, which also extends the reducer class, and this file will takes the input as a text and also gives the output as a text file. And here you can see that the reducer takes each key value and counts the number of occurrences, and after finding the occurrences of all the keys, then it will be storing everything into a final output file. And this is how the mapper output will be combined or grouped together, and this whole data will be sent to the reducer. And here you can see that we have implemented the for loop which takes each key and then sums all the values associated to that key and assigns the summed value to the vote count variable. This vote count variable and the key will be returned to the output file. And now let us take a look at the main class file, that is vote count application. And here we have set the what is our mapper class file name and what is the reducer class file name, and also we are given the what is the input format. It is of text input, and the output also we are given it as a text output. And also we have set on how it should interpret the input arguments. The first argument will be of where the input files will be residing, and the second argument will be of where we should be writing the output. And now I'm going to create jar file for this project by right clicking on this thing and click on export, and select the jar file, click on next, and then here I'm going to store it on my desktop with the name as Utopia vote count. I'm going to click on next, and then I'm going to click on finish. Since I'm already having it on my desktop, I'll just overwrite it. And here you can see that I have placed 2 input files in this file location. And now I have opened the terminal using this option here, and then navigated to my desktop path, and now I'm going to run the jar file which is stored on the desktop. I have pasted in it, and I'm going to run the and here the syntax will be like we have to mention the jar file name, and we have to give the application main class file name, and also the input path and the output path. And here you can see that the job has been successfully submitted, and through this URL we can see that the status of all the jobs. We can see that whether it is succeeded or not and how much time it has taken. And now let's check the output file, and this is the path which we have given in the yarn command on where the output file should be written, and this is the output. And here you can see that the number of times Jaja has occurred is 12, the number of times Jojo has occurred is 8 times, and through this we can see that the GG was occurred more number of times. And that's it. Thank you so much. Have a great day.